everyone. Hello once again, and welcome to another episode of Inside IUE Sports. I'm your host, Caleb Gillock, and hard to believe, but it's already time for our Senior Day episode for the basketball programs. We'll be talking with the women's basketball seniors, as well as the lone senior on the men's basketball team. And joining me first today, Keragan Niehoff, Suzy Wollenhaupt, the two seniors on the women's basketball team this year. Thanks for joining me, Keragan. Just a little start for you, something that's a little bit different instead of Suzy. You're actually finishing up a little bit early here at IUE. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I'm actually not a senior, I'm a junior, but next year I'll have my student teaching like all year, so I'm in the classroom the whole year. So I just thought that was a little much to do with basketball too. Coach said she'd work with me, but I decided it's my time, so I thought it was a little much.
Crazy to believe, but it is time to start looking forward to that career that's just around the corner. Suzy, first-year player here at IU East, what made you decide to come here this year? What made you choose IU East?
I wanted to, end my career on a good note for basketball, and luckily I had an opportunity to do that here, and I took it. So.
And how about you, Keragan? I mean, what made you choose to come here 3 years ago?
Well, obviously we were starting a program, so that was really cool. My cousin Devin also came here, so I knew about the school and everything, and just starting a new program was a good opportunity.
All right. Well, obviously great basketball careers for you both. Just tell us, Suzy, a little bit about your basketball career, before you got here and while you've been here.
It's been up and down, good and bad. I've learned a lot through basketball. I've made a lot of good friendships, and I think it's really taught me a lot about life and, how to push through and keep working hard, and that's the biggest thing that I've taken away from it in general. So.
All right, and how about you, Keragan? Just your career here at IU East as a basketball player.
Like I said, starting off as freshmen, that was really cool. We were very inexperienced, so just seeing us grow and going to nationals our second year and this year, that's really exciting to see.
Right. Well, you talk about that, your freshman year, first-year program, a lot of success in that first year. You missed a national bid by 3 points in the conference tournament championship, but then to make the national tournament last year and looking at a bid this year, what does that mean to you guys as a program?
I think it just shows that we have a good future, There's only ways to go but up, so.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Well, while you've, all throughout your school in college, what have you guys been studying and what do you plan to do with that, Suzy?
I've been studying marketing. I'm currently looking for a job right now, and marketing or anything related to it, really.
What direction in marketing do you want to go with that? More the sports side or not really sure yet?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I want to be in the Cleveland area, I know that, but other than that, I'm pretty open to, whatever opportunity may come up.
Okay.
I'm studying secondary education with a concentration in math, so I'm going to be a math teacher, either high school or middle school. I'm not sure which one. We'll see where my student teaching places me. So.
Okay, well, I'll think back throughout your basketball career, maybe even high school, middle school, whatever. Your favorite basketball memory, Suzy?
Probably going to state when I was in high school. That team, we had a really strong bond. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of close teams, even throughout college and right now too. So I think, going to state was a really big deal, but in college I would say, not even on the court maybe, but, creating the friendships that will last a lifetime pretty much.
Think back to going to state in high school and where the program's at in this season. How's that close to being the same?
Yeah, I think the culture is, pretty similar. People are working hard. We all want to go far in the national tournament, hopefully, for this year and make a little bit of history for our program. We're trying to push forward, and I know I'm new here, but definitely want to, leave our mark here and do something really good with our opportunity.
All right, Keragan, your favorite memory?
Mine would actually be nationals last year, just getting to go that far to Iowa and all the experiences we got to do at nationals was really cool.
And talk about some of those different experiences that you guys had while you were out west on that trip.
We got to go to a few schools, and they had signs up for us and everything, like a little pep rally type of thing. And then we got to help with I don't know how to explain it, like kind of a Special Olympics kind of day, but where we got to help out with, like, we had one of those big tarps and we would run under it and just rebound for them, shooting basketball and passing in different little spots with them. So that was really fun.
We talked a little bit about it on one of our episodes here a while back with our championship character liaison, Keith Lundgren, just how the teams are active in community service and stuff like that. So what is it that you athletes take away from events like that? And we'll start with you, Keragan.
I think it's just eye-opening, like, we're very lucky, you know, where we're at and everything. So being able to help and, like, be an example for those, usually it's with kids, so be an example for those kids, and they look up to you, you know, they meet you once, maybe twice, and it makes a difference, so that's really cool.
Right. Now, Suzy, I'm sure you've been involved in some community service. Your thoughts on that as well?
Yeah, I mean, like Keragan said, you know, a lot of people look up to you and you don't really realize it, or, you know, even younger kids who play basketball or whatever it is, they look up to you because, you know, you're a big deal to them. And I feel like you're able to really impact their life, and even just a little bit of help here and there, like, it means a lot to them, even though it doesn't really take much effort to do that.
All right, well, let's move on over to basketball a little bit. Obviously, been a great season so far for you guys. Only one loss in conference play. Just your thoughts on the season so far, Keragan?
I think we kind of surprised ourselves by how well we did. We definitely had a hard schedule. I know a lot of us were nervous about that, but I think we shocked ourselves coming out and doing pretty good during our regular season and conference. So we just want to continue on that.
Your thoughts on the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a great run and we want to keep it going. I mean, when we play hard and we play together and do the little things, I think we can really go far. I mean, we have the potential, so I think, you know, we have something good going, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
All right, at this point, you've only had that one conference loss. Since you've pretty much dominated the conference, what does that mean to you guys as a team, Keragan?
I mean, we just want to stay on top. Like, I know Coach is talking about, like, we clinch a spot for nationals, but we want to keep winning because we want to get a better seed for the tournament. Like, last year we were an 8 seed, so we played one of the best teams, and that really hurt us. I think we could have gotten farther if we wouldn't have played that team first, so it really matters. So we want to win out the rest of them.
And your thoughts on conference play?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're getting everyone's best game, whether or not, you know, that team's won 1 game or 10, but I think that's good for us. You know, it'll help us in the long run because, you know, we have to play and we have to play well to win, and we've been able to do that, so hopefully we can keep that going too.
All right. Normally I'll ask the athletes when they come in, okay, have you improved yourself since the beginning of the season? But since you're both seniors, how much have you improved since the beginning of your collegiate career, Keragan? Or in what ways have you improved?
Real sure. I feel like I'm kind of, I mean, obviously I've gotten better from playing better people, but I feel like I'm kind of the same player. I rebound, I'm in the post, but yeah.
How about you, Suzy?
I think I've gotten a lot better in high school. I played a lot on the perimeter. I didn't really play inside a whole lot, even though when I was really little I did. But when I came to college, I think luckily I was taught a lot, you know, how to finish a little bit better around the basket. And definitely defense was a big adjustment coming to college because, you know, you can't rely on other people because everybody is good on, you know, offense and stuff. So I think I've definitely gotten a lot better. I mean, I think, you know, just at the normal, typical things that you have to get better at in order to do well, I think.
All right. Well, looking ahead at the schedule, you've got a home game tomorrow and Saturday, and then also a game coming up this next week against Ohio Christian. As you look forward to finishing up the regular season schedule, what ways do you guys need to keep improving before hopefully playing in a national tournament game, Keragan?
Coach just talks about communication all the time. Like this past weekend, we started off kind of slow in one of our games, and at halftime, we're just like, we need to fix the little things, which is communicating on defense, obviously, like hedging screens, boxing out, those kind of things. Like, those are the things that always hurt us every time, and those are the things that are easy to fix. So,
Suzy?
Pretty much everything she said. I mean, when we communicate and, you know, do the little things, that's when we play at our best. So really focusing on that has been our #1 priority.
It's always seemed like, to me, the way that this team plays, you're just out to a quick start. I mean, you dominate the first half. Is that the game plan, or is that just how it ends up looking on paper and to everybody that's sitting in the bleachers, Keragan?
I mean, that's what we aim for, you know, like the games that we do that, we're pretty much good the rest of the game, hopefully. But in the games that we don't do that, it really hurts us, and it takes us a while to get warmed up. So,
Suzy?
Yeah, I mean, a good quick start is what we aim for. I mean, we don't do well, you know, at midway. We struggled a little bit in the first half, and that ended up costing us the game. So we definitely try to take control as soon as we can.
All right. Well, obviously, I mentioned you've got that home game tomorrow against Brescia. Pink out game for Senior Day. Keragan, I know you've been involved with this last year and in the past. Just tell us a little bit about what that game's about.
I think it's just cancer awareness, right? I mean,
Right.
I'm not real sure, but I don't know. We wear pink jerseys. We raise money for that, so it's really cool.
All right. Obviously, you got to want to have a good crowd out there for Senior Day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully a few people come.
Yeah, especially with the success of the team, really throughout its program, but especially this year. Just what would you guys like to say to the fans that have supported you throughout your IU East career, or even throughout your collegiate career, in your case, Suzy?
I would just say thank you. I mean, even like high fives or, you know, a good job after the game, like it's little, but it does mean a lot to us. And I mean, it wouldn't be fun playing with no one there, you know. When you
Right.
hear the crowd like cheering you on and all that, like it's a big motivator.
Keragan?
Yeah, the crowd at the home games is really cool, especially the past few years. Like, I didn't think I'd have that big of a crowd because I've been to other college games and it wasn't. But they were really great at supporting us at home. And then at away games, we actually have a lot of parents that travel far, so I'm really thankful for that.
And what's it like to have that support on the road?
It's great. Like, I think this weekend, actually, I'm pretty sure we had more fans there in Pittsburgh than they did. So, I mean, it's great.
Well, it's
A lot of
always
teams
nice to
don't have that, so.
that kind of support with you on the road. Another thing to kind of look at is this year, new home gym for you guys. Always in the past, it's been over at Regiment High School in the Tiernan Center, but finally a place to call home for you guys this season. What's it been like for your last year as an IU East basketball player to have a place to call home?
I think it was really cool. Like, I was really hoping I'd get to play in the new gym. They talked about it since they were recruiting me here, so I know it took a while to get, but like, it's been talked about for 2 years, so I think that's a cool part of it.
And Suzy, that's been talked about to athletes for years. You know, we're going to have a gym here by your senior year, and you just walk in, it's your senior year, and you get a gym. What was it like for you?
You know, it was pretty cool to see the new building. I mean, you know, it didn't mean as much to me probably as like Keragan and, you know, the people who started the program, but it is really nice to have a place that you can call home and go and shoot if you need to, or, you know, anything like that. So it's really nice to have.
Also, something to think about, as long as you guys win at home tomorrow in that pink out game, you'll have gone undefeated at home this season. What's that like?
I mean, it's awesome. We want to do that, and then we are hosting the tourney now, I'm pretty sure. So to win the tourney after losing 2 years in a row would be awesome.
Right.
So to keep that going at home would be great.
Your thoughts on that, Suzy?
Yeah, I mean, playing at home, you know, it doesn't get any better than that. So.
All right. You mentioned it, and I'll go ahead and ask a question about it. I mean, what's it going to be like to have that home court advantage throughout the conference tournament?
It's definitely an advantage, just with the crowd, like we talked about, our parents and everything. And I think we have some fire because the last 2 years, you know, we've lost in the championship game. So hopefully third time's the charm, being at home.
Right.
So.
And I'm sure you don't like me bringing up this game, but I'll go back to that Asbury game 3 years ago. You know, the crowd down there crazy for that one, obviously, and it's going to be nice to have that here at your place, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you'd like to add about either Senior Day or your career here at IU East, Suzy?
Just, you know, thank you to everyone and all the coaches and, you know, everyone for welcoming me here, even for, you know, only 1 year. It's been great.
All right, well, it's been great to have you along. Hopefully we've got you for another month or so on the team.
Yeah.
Keragan, you?
Just thank you to all the people that have supported me and everything, and it's a great opportunity, so.
All right, well, there you have it from the women's basketball seniors, Keragan Niehoff and Suzy Wollenhaupt. When we come back from the break, we'll be talking to our men's basketball senior right here on Inside IUE Sports.